Welcome to T's Multiverse. I'm your host, Tyrus, and yeah, today is the day. He is here, folks. The Devourer of Planets is here to eat up all the T Multiverse's action figures. Hopefully I'm going to deal with him. He won't do all that. But I really can't believe that I have this Haslab GALACTUS. I'm still pinching myself. I'm beyond excited, folks. I know there's like thousands of videos out there in regards to this Haslab project. There's just no way that I could not show love to the biggest and one of, if not the greatest item in my action figure collection. I don't even look at this thing as a figure. It's a thing. It's too big to be an action figure, but I guess you put it under that category. This thing is a beast, and I just cannot wait to dive into it, folks. I'm excited. Again, huge shout out to everybody that's tuning into this episode. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Also, folks, hit that like button. I'm excited, folks. I'm ready. This is my first Haslab. So with all that being said, folks, I'm going to stop talking and we're going to get this thing out the box and check them out because there's just so much to dive into in regards to this Galactus. So let's get to it. Let's go. All right, let's get this thing cracked open. Hack it open like I'm in surgery. All right. He is officially out of the box. And let's get a good view of Galactus here. Put some light on him. One of the things that I'm really excited about this Galactus is that it does not have those loose joints that the Sentinel had. They improved upon those areas. So that's one of the many things that I'm very excited for in regards to this Galactus. So I'm like, if I'm going on a Haslab, I'm glad I went in on something that they improved upon. So no loose joints. God, this thing is a beast. Oh, this looks so good, folks. Crown jewel of my action figure collection. Now that Dr. Doom head, Marvel, y'all know better than that. Y'all know y'all should have given us, you should have given us an action figure with that. That was just a waste of plastic Marvel Legends. All right, I have all of the action figures out of the packaging along with their accessories. So we're going to take a look at these action figures first, and then we'll work our way up to the big ticket. The big boy. So we're going to look at these first here. And this right here, we're going to take a look at Silver Surfer first. This is the Silver Surfer that I have been wanting for my Marvel Legends collection. I'm pretty sure a lot of veteran Marvel Legends collectors who've been collecting for some time have maybe a Silver Surfer like this, but this is a first for me. I love the paint deco that's utilized for the Silver Surfer. It's silver, it's shiny, it's sheen, it shows out. I heard that they're utilizing maybe an older body mold from the one that they've released before on this figure here, but I don't care. This thing looks awesome. I think he has double jointed knees and elbows. He has that thigh swivel as well. Nice extension in the knees. So articulation for these Marvel Legends figures for the most part is going to be pretty solid. And then he has that ab crunch as well. And he also has that waist swivel. So really awesome articulation for a Silver Surfer that you're going to be posing around as he flies across the cosmos to either help Galactus or fight against them. So articulation wise, this guy is fantastic. Now he comes with his boogie board, which looks great. So he has that. So you can attach Silver Surfer with the little peg here on the bottom like this. So you got that, and you are good to go with Silver Surfer. So that's how it works. So you got him on his boogie board here. Silver Surfer also comes with 3 sets of swappable hands. He has these 2 closed hands, and he has these 2 open hands here. But he also comes with this energy effect here that will tag onto his wrist like that. So you can do that like that with a Silver Surfer. So that looks pretty awesome. And then he also comes with his display stand. So this is what you'll tag to the Silver Surfer, and then you will also attach this to the Galactus. So that's just how massive the Galactus is. You can actually place this in the Galactus hand as he's holding the Silver Surfer. So we're going to try that out very soon. All right, up next, we're going to take a look at the Frankie Ray Nova figure. This figure looks amazing, bright, vibrant, simple, slick, detail for this figure here. They did an excellent job with this hair. The sculpted detail looks fantastic. I love the colors that they utilize for her. She has nice articulation. You have no issues posing this figure as she travels across the cosmos. You know, she has that bicep, a swivel, pinless elbows, as well as knees. Nice articulation in the hand area. Nice articulation in head, even though she has this big hair. Nice articulation with the hair. And she has this upper torso articulation. So no ab crunch, but she can crunch all the way down like that. But again, nice articulation with this figure here. So you have no issues posing her around the cosmos. Nice detail around the face. Again, really slick, smooth, detailed looking character. So Frankie Ray Nova also comes with 3 sets of swappable hands. And she has these little, I guess, trigger holding hands or whatnot. And then she also comes with these 2 fisted hands. She also comes with this beautiful display stand here. I mean, now this is very versatile because you not only can utilize this for Frankie Ray Nova, but you can utilize this for your Human Torch or even the Phoenix character. You know, we have that retro carded Phoenix figure coming, so you can utilize that for her or Frankie Ray Nova or Human Torch, you know. All right, so up next, we're going to take a look at the Morg figure here, and he looks awesome, and he has a lot of skin issues, but I like the detail here. This is one of the surprise figures for me when I went in on this Haslab project. Getting this guy was a huge plus. He looks menacing. He looks awesome. Look at the detail, the scope of detail here, and the hair looks fantastic. Skin, everything looks hideous, but it looks awesome all at the same time. Nice detail here with the little armored gauntlets, the belt, everything's awesome. Pinless knees and elbows as well for this figure here. Nice articulation here. He has that like nice waist / upper torso articulation. Can go all the way around. So no problem with this guy's articulation either. You know, nice articulation in the head area. Now this hair deters articulation. You know, you can go around, but his head pops off. So you got to be careful with that. But he can go from side to side with no issues. He can look up somewhat, but again, deterring him from articulation with the hair. You can look down with no problem. This guy, look at the scope of detail here in the face area, man. This guy looks fantastic. Love how he looks. So very impressed with this Morg figure. Nice articulation here in the foot area. Again, no problem articulating this guy as he's getting ready for battle for the power and the glory of Galactus. So Morg comes with this battle axe here. Not a lot of detail, very slick, you know, smooth battle axe for somebody that's battle driven here. So this will tap into his hand like this, and he is ready for battle, y'all. So Morg looks like he ain't playing. He looks like he's ready to cause some trouble. So for the glory of Galactus, he's looking to cause some trouble. So got Morg along with the rest of the trio here, man. This looks so awesome. All right, we're heading to the main event, folks. We're getting to the big ticket, but before we get to him, we gotta check out his accessories. So first and foremost, let's get this worthless thing out of the way. I'm not sure. Well, I know they did this because this was a cheaper way out. Maybe I feel like this is more plastic than an actual action figure. I mean, I just don't know why they just didn't give us an extra figure. You know, if you didn't want to do Terrax, maybe the other figure that is packaged with Terrax, you know, you could have gave us him. But I mean, this is just pointless. I'm pretty sure 99% of everybody that went in on this Haslab project is not going to use this thing. I know I'm going to use it as a rock for my thing to maybe hold like he's going to throw at Galactus. But other than that, man, I mean, this thing is like literally pointless, and it looks stupid on top of Galactus's head. I've seen images with this thing attached to Galactus, and it just does not look right. So this is like a throwaway. These are the horns, the iconic horns for our Devourer of Earths or Worlds. The design, the detail looks fantastic. The color palette that's utilized for these horns really bring these designs to life. There's a sheen, there's a gloss to the paint that's utilized that looks really good, and it's just very appealing, man. So really like what they did with this here. And then up next, we have more of 2 swappable faceplates here for our Galactus. So first and foremost, we have this Grimace look. They did an excellent job with the paint wash and the detail for that. This is the one I'll use for Galactus. I really like how this came out here. So this pops into the little area in the faceplate. So we'll show how that works. So these pretty much just pop inside the little faceplate area, and then we have more of a dead man's, Galactus look. I'm probably not going to use this right here. I mean, it's nice to have as a switch up, but again, the detail and the design, there's no denying. This thing looks fantastic. And here we have the money shot, the one that I've been waiting for. We have Galactus with the rest of his heroes, starting with the Silver Surfer. Oh, he looks so awesome. And then up next, we have Frankie Ray Nova. She's on fire with all her fire. And it gets better as we get down below with the Fire Lord. He's on fire as well. And then up next, we have Morg. And last but not least, we have the Mighty Thor. This, folks, looks so awesome. I'm just so happy to have this Haslab Galactus. This just looks amazing. Wow. Never would have dreamed to have something like this ever. This is just awesome. And I'm going to attempt to turn on his light up feature. There it is. That brings him to life completely. That looks so good. Wow. Those lights are super bright, so they really show out. But they really take this figure to an entirely different level. So whenever you talk about Galactus, you know the first family of Marvel is going to have to be on the case. So here we have also from Hasbro, the Marvel Legends retro card at Fantastic Four collection. I have here Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. Up next we have Reed Richardson, aka Mr. Fantastic, the leader of the Fantastic Four. And up next we have Sue Richardson, aka the Invisible Woman. And we have rounding out the team, old blue-eyed, the Thing. And then to the side we have their old nemesis, Victor Von Doom. And he is no joke, folks. And next to him is the pointless Dr. Doom head that was included with this Galactus Haslab set. So, yeah. But this looks absolutely fantastic, folks. And then also from Marvel Legends, we have the Blue Marvel doing battle with the Destroyer of Worlds, Galactus. Once upon a time, I thought that this Sentinel scale very, very tall. And it does, standing next to my other Marvel Legend figures. But next to this Galactus, this thing looks like a little gnat. It's just like, the Galactus just dwarfs this thing here. I still love this Sentinel. He has all the light up functions and the sounds. I'm still happy to have this thing as a part of my collection. But I also have now the Devourer of Worlds, Galactus. And if you're dealing with a threat as big as Galactus, you know the Watcher is going to be out there watching, right? In the midst of all that destruction, he's going to be watching it all, right? So I have my Marvel Select Watu Watcher, who also looks like a little ant. Everybody looks like an ant compared to Galactus. That's just what it's going to be. Up next is the Hasbro Transformers Omega Supreme. Now this thing makes Omega Supreme look small, and Omega Supreme is a very, very big Transformer figure. This thing is yet another one of my crown jewels to my action figure collection, but but just still the Galactus dwarfs this thing. I mean, it's just crazy just how large this Galactus action figure scales, y'all. I mean, it's just crazy because Omega Supreme is pretty tall, folks. All right, let's get on to the next. Folks, this figure looks absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I really can't believe that I have a Haslab Galactus figure. Again, this thing is not a figure, it's a thing. This thing is a beast, folks. It is a beast, and the overall detail is just impeccable. This thing looks as if you had just pulled it right out of the comics. This is a dream come true for comic book collectors, for action figure collectors. I mean, this is the crown jewel of my action figure collection. I mean, there's just no way around it. This thing is just fantastic. I mean, I can't say enough about the features, the attention to detail that the Marvel Legends team put into this Galactus project. I mean, it shows. You got swappable faceplates. That looks awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong either way. The light up functions really bring this action figure to life. I mean, it really takes it to a whole nother level when you light up the eyes and the chest and the head. It just really shines. I mean, literally, this thing shines. It is very durable in terms of having those tight ratchet joints. I mean, you're not going to have any issues with it having loose joints like the Sentinel did. They definitely improved upon all of the issues that the Sentinel have. Everything is really tight and durable because this guy's going to be holding action figures. I mean, and he needs to be durable in terms of the joints being strong and tight enough for him to be able to stand. I mean, because this is a big figure. So, the joints and everything needs to be, strong and durable. So, but I'm really happy that I went in on this one because this is an item that they improved upon and it shows all the way through. Again, the detail, the design is phenomenal. I love the face sculpt that has the grimace to it. That's the one that I'm going to utilize for this Galactus. I think it just adds to his overall aesthetic. It shows that this guy means business. But yeah, you're going to have to call everybody in the Marvel Universe to take this guy down, man. That's just how big he is. And again, I've said this before, man. I grew up in the 80s and in the 90s. And, to see what we had back then and to see where we at right now with things, it just blows my mind. And I feel so fortunate to have been able to go in on this. And I'm very happy, folks. And to have the additional figures to add to this Haslab Galactus setup. Not only the heralds that come with this set, but I have, the Fire Lord that I just got in from Big Bad Toy Store. And I also have the Herald of Galactus Thor that's a part of that awesome controller wave. And this Thor figure is hands down for me the best Marvel Legends figure of the year, or one of the best, Marvel Legends figures of the year. So I'm really happy to be adding that alongside those heralds. I can definitely place my figures and my whole setup around something that really brings it out. So I can go on singing the praises of this thing all day long, but as you can see, I'm happy. And again, thank you so much for tuning in. I truly appreciate it. And huge shout out, as always, to my super subscribers. I appreciate you all. I appreciate all the support. Huge shout out to everybody that's watching every video. Thanks to everybody that's taking the time to comment. That really means a lot. I truly appreciate you. Folks, be sure also to hit that like button. That also helps the channel. And for those of you who have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Hit that subscription button right now. And again, folks, thank you so much for tuning in. This was a big episode for me. This is a special addition to my overall action figure collection. And folks, until next time, be good to one another. Be safe. Stay tuned. And beware of Galactus. Till next time, folks. Bye for now.